imaginary passports and your bags because it's time to become world-trodden explorers right where you are.
Hello. My name is Asher and I'm your host along with my mom, Kristen.
Today, we're hopping on our magical train to Guatemala to meet our friend Miss Catherina from Columbus Guatemala Travel, a family-run tour company focusing on adventurous experiences for families in Guatemala, Belize, Costa Rica, and so much more. But before we get started on our episode, we want to wish a belated happy birthday to Daniel, whose birthday was on October 14th. And another big happy birthday to Hilkari, who is turning 6 on November 4th.
Happy birthday, Daniel and Hilkari.
And also a big thank you to Giovanna from Raleigh, North Carolina for their 5-star review. Giovanna wants to hear more episodes on Asian sweets.
Oh yeah, more dessert episodes. Thanks, Giovanna.
All right, grown-ups, if you've been on our culture train before, congratulations! You've just been promoted to our official marketing team. And your mission is to tell everyone you love, especially educators, all about Culture Kids. And don't forget to leave us a 5-star rating on Apple or Spotify. That's how we keep the culture train rolling. And thank you so much for helping us make the world a more connected and caring place for all children. Okay, everyone, I can hear our culture train coming around the corner. Before we hop on board, let's learn where Guatemala is and why we're visiting this festive and beautiful country, a place filled with community, traditions that go back thousands of years, and lots of exciting adventures.
Guatemala is a country in Central America. It's right below the sunny, pretty Mexico.
Yes, and Guatemala has 2 coasts, one on the Pacific Ocean and one on the Caribbean Sea. It's full of mountains, rainforests, and even volcanoes.
There are more than 30 of them. Some are still active.
And because of all that volcanic soil, the land is great for growing things like coffee and chocolate.
Guatemala is actually one of the world's top coffee makers. Hey, Mom, I bet you're like, thank goodness for Guatemala because you love coffee.
Yes, lots of grown-ups are grateful about that. And there are beautiful traditions from the Mayan civilization that are still celebrated today, like weaving colorful textiles, storytelling, and important festivals that bring entire communities together.
Like the Giant Kite Festival. It's on November 1st to honor their ancestors. I can't wait to learn about it.
Yes, exactly. It's one of the most beautiful celebrations, a time when the sky fills with color and memories.
I hear our culture train.
Okay, everyone, get ready to explore a country full of color, history, and heart. Imagine a place where enormous hand-painted kites soar high into the sky, carrying messages of love and remembrance. A place where mountains meet ancient Mayan temples, and where every breeze feels like it's telling a story that's thousands of years old. So buckle up now, everyone, because we're going to Guatemala! Welcome to Guatemala. All around us, the hillside is dotted with rows of stone-like structures in different shapes, painted in bright colors. Pink, turquoise, yellow, blue, and much more. It looks like a rainbow village built to honor love and memory. Families are gathered everywhere, sweeping, decorating with flowers, lighting candles, and laughing together.
Whoa! Those stone structures are so colorful. What are they?
You know, Asher, I think they are tombstones.
Huh? Like graves? No way! It looks so colorful, pretty, and happy. I thought cemeteries were spooky, like real spooky.
That's a great observation, Asher. But all around the world, families have their own special ways of honoring life and remembering loved ones. What might seem sad or mysterious in one place can be a time of love, memory, and togetherness in another. Ooh, actually, I think I see Miss Catherina over there.
Hi there!
Hola, bienvenidos a todos. Culture Kids, Asher, and Kristen. Sean parte de Guatemala.
Thank you so much for meeting us here on this gorgeous day in Guatemala. Before we begin our adventure, could you tell us a little more about yourself?
Wonderful meeting you all. My name is Catherina, but you can call me Kat. 10 years ago, my 2 brothers and I, we started with Columbus Guatemala Travel. We share this love and passion for culture, getting to know Belize, El Salvador, Honduras, Costa Rica, Guatemala, and Panama.
That's a lot of countries you and your brothers cover. But today we're focusing on Guatemala because we're here to celebrate the Giant Kite Festival, celebrated on November 1st, which is a day of remembrance for families across the country.
So what are we doing for it?
So for today, your experience is gonna start with a cemetery, and the following step will be the giant kites. So get ready for those amazing views and be surprised by kites from all sides. So let's go.
It still feels spooky to go to the cemetery, but okay.
Walk over this way. Follow me, please.
Off we go!
So, Miss Cat, did you greet us in Spanish earlier? I'm learning Spanish, so I recognized it.
Usher, this is Spanish, what we mainly speak in Guatemala. But it's not the only language. Actually, we have 24 different languages, and 22 are Maya.
Maya? Oh, like the first people.
Yes, the Mayan people are the largest indigenous group in Guatemala.
Mayas used to inhabit our territory for thousands of years before the Spanish, and they had their own languages.
It's cool that 22 of their languages are still spoken today.
Yes, that's very cool. And it's not just languages that trace their roots back to the Mayan people. Many traditions and ways of life do too. Is the Giant Kite Festival one of these traditions?
Well, Culture Kids, this festival is a huge celebration. In our Mayan civilization, we knew that we are all energy, and there's nothing spooky about it. Our loved ones are always around as part of a whole. But for us, it's the perfect timing to celebrate this, which is the Giant Kite Festival, that allow us to communicate our messages to our loved ones through the colors and shapes that the kites have.
So the kites are like messages of love for our families, ancestors, and friends.
And I'm guessing that there are events and things to do before they start flying the kites?
What happens first is that even before we can say a hello to our loved ones, we need to let them know that we are here for them. So we start by the cemetery. Generally, you're gonna find cemeteries to be white or gray or kind of bring that atmosphere of sadness. There is nothing sad about being in Guatemala in a cemetery, because for us, it's just part of a next step.
Ooh, and speaking of next step, we just arrived right at the cemetery, and the colorful tombs look even more festive up close. Families are all around us, sweeping, placing flowers, and setting up little picnics with baskets of food. You can hear laughter, music, kids playing, and it looks like a joyful, warm, and beautiful day.
Can we walk around the cemetery?
Yeah.
It does not seem like a cemetery at all. So pretty.
Yes, all of the tombstones and the mini structures and even the crosses are just so colorful. What do the colors represent?
So we have colors that are related to a special meaning. Example, you see that one over there? That one is light blue. So the light blue, actually, it's the color we use for the head of the families.
Head of the family?
Generally, grandpa, fathers are gonna be identified by the light blue color.
Okay, but wait a minute. Miss Cat, I see a pyramid over there, like a real small pyramid tomb. Why is it shaped like that?
Yes, everybody probably it's very surprising to find a pyramid in the cemetery. But for us, it's a representation of our culture. So the Mayas, we're amazing architectures. We have pyramids all over the Mayan territory. So the cemetery is not an exception.
That is incredible. It's so special how people honor their loved ones in a way that reflects the strength and beauty of their culture. A pyramid isn't just a design here, it's a tribute to Mayan history and a way to keep that heritage alive.
That is really cool. I'm not spooked at all. The cemetery feels cozy and it's like a park.
All right, Culture Kids. So let's continue. Now we're gonna walk through and we're gonna continue to where the giant kites are. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see how big they are. Let's go.
Come walking over here.
Wow, Culture Kids, we finally arrived at the Giant Kite Festival, and I have never seen kites like this before. All around us, maybe 50 or more, are lined up across the field and hillside. Each one is massive, bright, and different, with colors like purple, orange, and green swirling together.
Some are so tall that they look like they could touch the clouds. How do you even fly those? The biggest ones are just standing there. They're not even flying.
So, as you notice, some of the kites are flying, but some others are not. Actually, the biggest ones that you see are only structures to show the message of this year. The community chose that message. So those structures are too heavy to fly.
That makes sense. Those structures are actually as tall as buildings, like taller than my house. Taller than my dad and my grandpa's standing on top of each other.
Yes, they are very tall.
So you see those kites over there? All right, pay attention closely. Can you hear what the sounds it's making?
Oh yeah, I hear it. Those giant kites have super long tails, and that's what's making the sound.
Yes, I think so. Now imagine this, Culture Kids. This giant kite has paper wings covered in bright patterns of red, blue, and gold, and the tail stretches far behind it, made of ribbons that twist and dance in the wind. Does the tail of the kite have any meaning?
It's supposed to scare away the negative energies and the spirits, because there's a lot of energy coming together on this festival. So the sound that you can hear scare away the negative energies and the spirits.
Go away, evil spirit.
Very interesting to know. And you mentioned that the large kite structures have messages that are chosen by the community every year. Can you tell us more about it?
So the huge structures that you see are the ones that compete for the best design, like the most strongest message, the one that people connect the most.
I love a good competition. What would a Culture Kids kite look like?
Culture Kids, for example, will bring how the kids are part of the happiness of the family. We could draw the world that you are just discovering.
Ooh, and our magical train. Can we put that on our Culture Kids kite structure?
Yes, totally you can put a magical train in the kite.
Awesome.
So, Culture Kids, what would your family put in a kite structure? And what kind of message would you want to share with the world that day? What a day this has been. You can really feel how connected the people of Guatemala are to their families, ancestors, and Mayan roots. There's so much care and pride in every color and celebration. Miss Kat, what's it like to be a part of this beautiful tradition and community?
So one of those special characteristics of our culture is that we are a very strong belief of community. It's in every single aspect of our lives. And it's the way we show our care that we want every member to be in good condition. Our indigenous communities, especially when they have a wedding, everybody in the community, but everybody comes with food to provide to the wedding party. And it could last for a week. They care about your joy. They care about your loss. That's something amazing in our culture. Community, it's top of the priorities.
Thank you, Miss Kat, for sharing with us. It's like everyone in your country is like your family.
It truly does feel like it. In so many indigenous communities around the world, the people in your neighborhood, town, or village aren't just neighbors, they're family. They care for one another, celebrate together, and carry forward traditions that remind us what it truly means to belong, something we can all learn from.
I hear our culture train.
Yes, and that means it's time for our culture kids to hop back on our magical train and head on home. Before they leave, Miss Catherina, do you have anything else you'd like to share with our friends?
For our grown-ups over there, we hope to see you and share these amazing secrets of our culture. So you can go and search for Columbus Guatemala Travel.com. We have also a blog where we share, different topics. And you can also see a little more of our videos and activities and what we do in our social media. We have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Pinterest. So see you in the next adventure.
And all of these links will be available under our show notes.
Bye, Culture Kids!
Adios, Culture Kids!
And to our Culture Kids families, is there someone you love who isn't here with you all the time? Maybe someone you miss or think about a lot? Just like the indigenous communities here in Guatemala taught us today, we can remember the people we love in special, happy ways. You can draw them a picture, look at their photos, or tell a story about something fun you did with them, like your own little kite of memories. When we remember someone with love, it's like they're still close to us, but right in our hearts. And lastly, always remember, you and your family are valued, welcomed, and celebrated for exactly who you are, because every child belongs here at Culture Kids. See you next week. Joke time! Okay, Asher, what do you got?
What do you call 2 bananas?
I don't know, what?
A pair of slippers. Get it?
Oh, yes, because you slip on banana peels and there's 2 of them, pair. Okay, my turn.
Go.
Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock-knock joke?
No.
He won the Nobel Prize.
Huh?
Do you know what a Nobel Prize is?
Yeah.
Yeah, like no bell, because you know how in a knock-knock joke, there's no bells because you're knocking? Yeah, that takes a bit.
Oh, I get it. Like a knock-knock joke.
Thanks for joining us today. We've got more exciting adventures coming up, from Roman dinner parties to Beijing and so much more on our culture train. As always, don't forget to leave us a 5-star rating and tell everyone you love about Culture Kids. Thank you for listening and for helping us make the world a more connected and caring place for all children. See you next week.